Hi, I'm Jen Broyles, sales expert and leadership coach. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing the key elements to master the art of enrollment. Now, what do I mean by enrollment? Enrollment is simply evoking another person's vision, dreams, and desires and empowering them to take inspired action towards their vision, dreams, and desires. So there's a few steps to enrollment that I'm going to talk through here. But first, I want to address who is this for? Who is this for? So when you think of enrollment, what do you think of? Maybe you think of sales. And if you're in sales, this is absolutely for you because I'm going to teach you how to sell in a very authentic way that is going to feel really good and also likely boost your results because the other person is going to feel really good about the whole process too. So it's a way that's authentic, it's service oriented, and it's helping evoke your prospects' vision, dreams, and desires and aligning it to what you have to offer and the results that your product or service can offer for them. Okay. Now, if you're not in sales, that's okay too, because all of us are always enrolling at any given point in our life. Enrollment is life. We're always enrolling people into different things. It could even be you enrolling your partner into the restaurant that you want to go eat for dinner tonight. That is enrollment. Could be enrolling your family into a vacation you want to take. Okay. So we're always enrolling. And it is a process of sharing our vision with other people and perhaps enrolling those people into that vision. And then also evoking their vision and their dreams and their desires and empowering them to take action towards that as well. So the first step to enrollment is you get to be enrolled. You get to be enrolled. So the first step is to enroll yourself. Enroll yourself. So what I mean by that is let's use an example of sales. Okay, if you are selling a particular product, you get to be enrolled in that product. You get to be enrolled in that product because if you're not, if you don't believe in the product, if you don't think it's effective, if it's not something you would ever use, I'll speak for myself personally in my 20 years of sales. It's very difficult to sell something I don't believe in. And in fact, it's something I won't do because that is out of integrity for me. And it's going to come across as very inauthentic to the person that you're speaking to. Okay. So, a key to sales and enrollment is that you are being your authentic self. You're being your authentic self. You're not wearing a mask. You're not trying to be someone you're not. You are enrolled and you're being your authentic self. And from this place, you are outward focused. You are coming from a place of service and you are focused on the person you're speaking with, the person that you are engaged in conversation with, a prospective client, customer, family, friend, whoever it may be. But the first step is to enroll yourself and be authentic. Okay. Step two is to establish open communication with the person and permission. And permission. So if you are approaching the person to have an enrollment conversation and they don't know that they're about to be in an enrollment conversation, you get to let that person know what you want to talk about. You get to let them know what you want to talk about. So this could be even be maybe there's a conversation that you want to have with your partner or a family member, and maybe it's an emotionally challenging conversation. You get to enroll them in having that conversation. And part of that is asking permission. You get to ask permission first. So you get to be open in your communication and ask permission to let the person know what you want to talk about. Always be honest, no hidden agenda. So if you go into this with not being clear about what you want to talk about, not being honest, and coming across like kind of catching them off guard ultimately, then immediately trust is lost. And the rest of the conversation is not going to go well. So establish that open communication and permission with the person. All right. And in the case of sales, it might be the case that people are coming to you. Okay. So that's great. That's more of a warm lead. They may be booking a call with you. They may be walking into a store to talk to you. That's wonderful. So they already know what the conversation is going to be about because they approached you. But even still, I've had situations where I'm selling a wellness service or something online like a training or a program, And sometimes people will book a call, but they're not 100% clear what the intention of the call is. So even in those situations, I'm always clear up front that here's how the call is going to go and the intention of the call. And then if we feel like, after we've discussed everything that you came to the call for, if we feel like you're a good fit for the next steps, or we feel like we have a solution for you, are you open to talking about that? Because we'll set aside time to discuss that as well. So being very clear about what the conversation is about, no hidden agenda. Next, so step 3 is asking questions to evoke the vision for the other person. Ask questions that evoke the vision for the other person. So, what is it that they want? What are their dreams? What are their desires? What is their big vision for their life? So, depending on why you're having this conversation, or if it's a sales conversation, what specifically it's about, the questions may vary, but ultimately, some questions that could be an option are, what are you interested in right now? What are you interested in right now? Why did you schedule this call today? What inspired you to book this call? What are you creating? What are you excited about right now? What's next for you? What do you want in your life that you don't currently have? If you could take your career to the next level, what would that look like? Or what are 3 areas of your life that you would like to have a breakthrough in that would radically transform and enhance your quality of life? These are open-ended questions that start to spark the vision for a person, help them really see what's possible, what is it that they do want, and actually stir up emotion in them. So create that emotion and that feeling of, gosh, here's where I'm at, here's where I want to be. What will it feel like when I'm there? It'll feel amazing, and really create that emotional response. Okay, because as I've said in other videos related to sales, people make decisions emotionally and then justify them rationally. Okay. And so we're really wanting to cultivate that vision and help them see what's possible, because how many of us just, kind of settle into the monotonous routine and live every day kind of like a Groundhog Day and don't allow ourselves to dream or imagine anymore. Right. So let's hold that space to help them see, like, what do they want, and that it is possible for them. So that's the next step, is to advocate that what they want is possible. It's possible. And be a stand for them, stand with them, help them see that their desire, their vision is possible, and hold them high. And from there, if the next aligned step is enrollment, this is where you enroll. This is where you make the sale. Okay, this is where you enroll. You invite them to take the next step. You invite them to join your program. You invite them to purchase the product. As long as it feels aligned, like you're in integrity with, this is where this person's at. This is their vision. This is what they want. I have this solution. I have the solution. In that case, the next step is enrollment, an invitation. Invite them to purchase, invite them to join. And from there, you support them and you follow through. So you're with them, you guide them along, whatever that level of support looks like for what it is that you're offering, you support them and you follow through and maintain that relationship. Okay, so those are the key steps to enrollment. And again, what this leads to is being authentic, being a stand for others, holding people high, and really being in service. Okay. So I'd love to hear what landed for you in this video. What did you hear me say? What are some of your key takeaways? So share those in the comments below. And I will also leave some resources in the descriptions as well. If you want to check out more videos on leadership and sales, be sure to check those out on my YouTube channel. And until next time, bye for now.